right, everybody. So it is the New York session, and market has already started moving already. Let's give it a minute for people to join us, and we are gonna get started. All right. So this session, I am looking forward to hoping we see a good trade opportunity, and this is what we're gonna do. Let's see. What do we have here? So we're just gonna go straight to, the 15 minutes time frame, because during the London session this morning, we already identified a set of zones that we are interested in. And as of right now, so what has happened so far between London session and now is that we have a breakout from the Asian range in the morning. So we have a breakout of the Asian range. So the Asian range started from this area, then we break out here, then we tested it, and a pullback here. Okay, so two things is possible. One, from here now, NASDAQ could maybe go to this demand level, then before they start to go up again, or from there, from where we are right now, from where NASDAQ is right now, NASDAQ can potentially just take this high, which if NASDAQ should take this high, yes, this high, we will be looking forward to, buying NASDAQ to the upside. But if NASDAQ does not take this high, then there's no need to actually buy. So if NASDAQ would buy, it should move from here, move here, breaking this level, right? So that we can then take the trade to the upside. Otherwise, we are not going to be taking a buy. And for sell scenario, what can happen if NASDAQ is going to keep selling? From where NASDAQ is right now, if NASDAQ break this level like this, then we're going to take a sell to the downside. Similarly. So one of it, whichever one happens first, then we're going to take the trade to that direction. The reason being that I feel that NASDAQ, I think NASDAQ should basically, go into this zone and then before giving a buy. But if we look at it on 1 hour, let's look at what is the structure itself. What's the market structure saying? The market structure right now is, a pullback is expected right now. So, what happened on 1 hour? NASDAQ respected this demand level, pulled here, then it will make a pullback. So I expect the pullback to actually be either up to this point, then to do something like this. So right now, NASDAQ is expected to at least do a pullback, so that if it does a pullback, then it can make a continuation back to the upside. So, and what it's currently doing right now, I don't expect that the pullback is enough. So you see the pullback that it has right now, I think it's quite small. So from here, we just have the pullback like this. I think it's too small of a pullback. So instead, another thing we can have it break and then do this like a hem formation, then do a W formation to the upside. So most likely the best place to be buying is from this level. You get so. But let's see how it goes. Let's give it a minute, and then we're gonna see how it goes. Let's give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. I think this week is going to be really interesting. There's a lot of activities we have planned out. We're going to start a prop firm series. So basically, I'm going to pick a prop firm challenge likely on Wednesday. We're going to be trading live. So that's like how to pass a prop firm challenge account. We're going to be doing that, and I think that is going to actually be really good to see. We're going to do it. We're going to do that. So let's give it some time. I think we may not stay too long on the stream today. Like we check in the morning, there is no news happening today. So it's likely to just be a normal day in the market. So now let's even take a look at S&P 500 and see what S&P 500 is doing. And, okay, it's doing the same thing as NASDAQ. So nothing to worry about. So I'll just go back to the NASDAQ tab and, yeah, so basically we're just going to be waiting right now to see if we get a breakout. So I'm just going to put an arrow in the area we're looking for breakout. By the way, if there is a breakout to this side, you need to wait for a pullback first, you know. And even if there's a pullback, it's less likely that it's going to be for continuation buy. I think it's just going to be for, a sell into this zone. So if you want to buy, the best place to actually buy is actually to wait, not here where it is right now, or inside this zone, and then take a buy from there. So I'm going to be waiting. I'm not going to rush any trade this week. So no rushing of trade this week. We're just going to be very patient, and everything is going to go according to plan. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. All right, so we're just, giving NASDAQ some time. I think because it's Monday, so it's just doing its thing. We're just going to hold on and see. We are going to hold on and see. We're going to hold on and see. NASDAQ. I think sometimes on Monday, NASDAQ just go very slowly, as slow as possible. Like it just goes. It goes as slow as possible. All right, so what's going to happen now is that I think we're just going to hold on, and we'll give it some time so that we can see the direction of the market. So I'm going to leave this trend running, but I'm going to set alerts at different levels so that we can know when price reach our level. So what I'm expecting is from where we are right now, NASDAQ should take out this high, maybe even to this point, then potentially do a pullback. Let me redraw this. So from where NASDAQ is right now, we can do a push and a pullback, and maybe we can get continuation. Otherwise, we're just going to be taking a sell, later on. Okay, and another scenario is this: from here, get here, and then get here, and we do this. So one of these, whichever one of these that actually happens, we're going to take it. So let's give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. yet, and that's very common sometimes on Monday like this. So let's see what's happening on 15 minutes. So it looks like price is actually back inside the Asian range. So definitely now we're going for the previous day high. So let's wait for this scenario to happen. That means this is the scenario we're waiting for, whereby from where we are then, price can do this, can do like this, go up, pull back, maybe into this level and go up. Otherwise, they will go all the way down, and then start to buy from here instead. So that's why I'm actually not yet interested in taking a buy from any of this level, even though it's not this, to me, my strategy is not the highest probability to take a buy trade from here. Instead, it's best for me to kind of wait for price to pull back, so that when price pulls back, then I can potentially, when it pulls back like this into this level especially, then I can take a more nicer buy from that level. But for now, I'm just gonna be waiting, and if that doesn't happen shortly, anyway, I'm not expecting to take a trade on Monday, because honestly Mondays are really not the best for me sometimes to take trade, because of I just want to make money. So it's best to be very careful on Monday. And based on what's actually happening right now, the price has already left where we would have loved to buy from. So best to especially if you look at it on 1 hour. If you look at it on 1 hour, actually, because see, if you're taking a buy from where it is right now, yeah, you can say that your stop loss can be here, but putting your stop loss here is more risky. And then you're going to have to target this level. You're going to get a 1 to 3, obviously, but the chance that NASDAQ will reverse from where it is right now downward is higher than waiting. So if we're patient, at least all the 5 days in the week, we're going to see one trade. You know what? I think actually this is going to be the end of the stream, because now the price can just be moving as slow as it wants. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go from here and wait till tomorrow. I think the opportunity tomorrow is going to be way better than it is right now. So I would say do not force any trade for today. It's possible that you take it buy and then you make profits, but I would not recommend that we take any trade today. So for that case, we're going to come back tomorrow, London session, and check what the market is doing. And hopefully, if you have something else doing as a trader, it also always helps, when you're not always dependent on trading all the time. So it keeps you, detached, at least for a while, from trading. And then whenever it's time to trade, you trade. And when you're done trading, you go and do something else that takes your time. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming today. I think tomorrow is going to be a much better day. And as always, if you have any question, always leave it in the comment section or join us on the Telegram channel and ask any trading related questions. As I said, this week we're going to be having some videos dropping, and we're also going to be having a prop firm series. So we're going to be doing live prop firm trading. And with that said, let us have a nice rest of the day and enjoy. Bye bye for now.